Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to Symphonics Live. How's everybody doing? Welcome. Welcome to the Heal Better Soon edition of Symphonics Live. How's everybody out in internet land? What is good? I hope everybody is doing well. My name is Sean Randall. I'll be your host for today. Super grateful. I'm going to give everybody a minute to hop on. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being present. I'm super excited and super grateful to be here, to be sharing with a bevy of artists today. And I'm just absolutely honored to be here and to be broadcasting through the internet. If you're out there, since I'm the first person up, I just want to check in. How's everybody feeling? Can you hear me? Can you hear the mic? Let me know what's good. Drop a heart in the comments. If you're on YouTube, say hello. If you're on Facebook, drop a heart in the comments. Let me know what's good. Let me know you can hear me. I'm just glad to be here. It's been a 2022 and a 2021 and 2020. I smushed them all together, but I'm glad and grateful that we're here today. So if you can hear me, if you could see things, let me know. This first song is called Almost Number One. Thank y'all for being here today. Maybe I'm out of my depth, doing everything I can to stay afloat. 'Cause lately I can't seem to hold my breath, 'cause I don't have the strength to cross the moat. But you don't need me to slay the dragons for some imagined fiery fairy tale of hope. Somehow I put you on a pedestal, like your love was supposedly the Holy Grail. And I'm so tired. Maybe I'm all out of breath from chasing you all over town. I was too shy to place a bet. My heart always blushed when you're around. But you don't need me to show my cards now for this fantasy relationship poker round. When I go all in, the house always wins. I'm the joker with the weakest hand amongst these men. And I'm so tired of almost being. You're number one. Hey, that first song is called Almost Number One. If you're just hopping in, if you're just tuning in, welcome to Symphonics Live the Heal Better Soon edition. Yeah, you know, it's healing for me to connect with people, to share music, to just like look people in the eye and receive their energy. And I'm looking forward to being able to do that more and more. I'm slowly dipping my toe back into the world, but I've been grateful for how just, you know, the technology and, you know, just whatever tools that we have to like really try to foster connection. I think it's been so important at this time. Yeah, so I've had a lot of time to reflect and also, you know, taking time to take care of the folks that are in my environment and that are around me. I'm gonna do one more song, I think, and then kind of keep it moving, but just checking in. How's everybody's doing? How's everybody doing? How's your heart? If you're just tuning in, drop a heart in the comments. Just to let you know, you'll be seeing a bunch of incredible artists that are going to be sharing their work and sharing their heart. And this particular show, more so than anything else, has been an experiment in the sense that, we have like a satellite location today. Basically, we're going to have some artists that are going to be performing live from Funkadelic Studios. Shout out to Funkadelic Studios. Dawn Orlando, who's the proprietor of Funkadelic, has been an avid supporter of Symphonics Live, and we're super grateful for the support of musicians. And it's a brick and mortar business where you can go, you can work on music, you can practice guitar, drums, bass, whatever your instrument is. They have space, rehearsal studios, they have equipment, they have events. They do a lot, and they really are about supporting artists in New York City, especially at this time. So peep the link when you get a second, funkadelicstudios.com. Thank you, Funk. Thank you to the team at Funk over there who's helping to organize this experimental satellite multi-broadcast. We've got people coming in from California, New York, all over. So I'm super, super thankful for the support that Funk has given us. Let's see, what's the next song I'm gonna do? This song is, a song that is in progress. This is not finished. I got a snippet of something. I might play another snippet later. I know I said I'll do one more, but this is going to be just a short snippet. This song is currently called Rom-Com Reality and is in progress. Let's see if I remember the words. Had the strength, I'd just step to the plate and take a swing. I wouldn't worry about striking out the silly fear of rejection or saying the wrong thing. But I keep on waiting for the perfect time, perfect pitch to come to me. When I should take one step forward, stop being so awkward and thinking she's out of my league. Yet I keep watching all those Hollywood movies. You know the ones, the unlikely lovers that end up together at the end. And maybe that never happens in the real world. But who knows, if it doesn't happen there, then maybe you and me can just pretend. If I had the faith, I wouldn't hesitate and take a leap. I wouldn't worry about crashing down, crippling self-doubt. I'd just fly by and spread my wings. But I keep on waiting for the perfect time, perfect pitch to come to me. When I should take one step forward, stop being so awkward, and end this decision fatigue. But I keep watching all those Hollywood movies. You know the ones, the unlikely lovers that end up together at the end. And maybe that never happens in the real world. But who knows, if it doesn't happen there, then maybe you and me can just pretend. Yeah. That song is a song in progress and process called Rom-Com Reality. During the pandemic, I've been writing a bunch of songs, basically just like learning how to write, and I've been participating in this incredible group called Write Light, which is started by the next performer that you're actually gonna see today, an incredible artist, incredible actor, singer, songwriter, Allison Strong, who's a phenomenal musician and just artist that I got to connect with over the pandemic, mostly over Zoom. Like, she organized these writing sessions. It's basically, the format is we take a one-word prompt. Everybody has an hour to like interpret that however they want, and they go off and write their songs, and then we come back and share it with each other in an hour, just to like, you know, hone the craft of songwriting and just like to be creative. And it has been an incredible healing space to be in the midst of everything that's been going on. So I'm super, super grateful for that. So I'm gonna bring Allison to the virtual stage next. And just a couple of things, just so you know, we're gonna be, you know, I'm gonna be throwing up different graphics and screens during the run of the show. You might see things like this. I'll pop a little thing on the screen for all the artists' individual Venmos. So this is a free show. This is a free stream. If you're in a position to contribute to the artists, please do. I know it's greatly appreciated, especially at this time. It was really important for me to be able to like make the Symphonics Live experience accessible during this time, even though we can't gather. And you know, I know people are in different locations and different circumstances. So I'm just like, and these platforms are costly and time intensive and all of those things. So if you're in a position to contribute and donate, I really appreciate it. Please support the artists if you can. And art has been so healing. You know, it's like people have been home quarantining or staying, you know, working from home or sheltering in place or doing whatever, and you know, partaking of entertainment and art to kind of like help them carry them through these times. So our industry is definitely in need of support and encouragement. But I'm gonna take a minute now. I'm gonna throw up a screen, and I'm gonna go check in with Allison and make sure that she's good to go. So there's gonna be a moment of silence. Take a deep breath, be ready, and I'm gonna ask you to give your attention plus your energy. That's attenergy with 3 T's. That's my fake sniglet word. And you'll give all of your energy to Allison through the virtual space. So we'll be right back in about 45 seconds to a minute. But thank you for being present. Thank you for showing up today. And if you're in a position to share the stream, please do. We would love to like share this moment with as many people as possible. So we will be right back, and the next person and voice you'll hear will be Allison's. And we are back.
My name is Allison Strong. It's such a pleasure to be here. Thank you to Sean for giving so many artists the opportunity to perform during a time that's been so challenging for artists, so challenging for everyone, really. I'm so excited to be part of the the people in the set today. Before we begin, there's a lot going on in the world, and I think it might be a nice time to just take a breath together. We really are so interconnected. So I'm going to take a breath with you. If you want, you can close your eyes. Just let it go. So in that spirit of interconnectedness, this is a song called Golden Thread. I think no matter where we are in the world, and I'm thinking about the people in Ukraine now, but I'm thinking about anybody that's had a difficult time during the past 2 years. We're going on 3 years now. You're not alone. We're sewn together. And that's the thought. So here we go. I'm sewn into you, stitched into the lining of your coat, pressed into the skin like a love note. Where I end, you start. Where you end, I start again. It's warm inside your heart. It's home inside your heart, my friend. You are the golden thread that keeps me together. I'll lay upon your bed and hold you forever. You are the golden thread that keeps me together. I'll lay upon your bed and hold you forever. I'm so into you, I cannot imagine where I'd go. Had I sewn myself in the wrong coat? Where I end, you start. Where you end, I start again. It's warm inside your heart. It's home inside your heart, my friend. You are the golden thread that keeps me together. I'll lay upon your bed and hold you forever. You are the golden thread that keeps me together. I'll lay upon your bed and hold you forever. Ooh, no matter where you go, part of me is sewn into the fabric of your clothes. We are intertwined through the needles, our skies aligned. Our skies aligned. You are the golden thread that keeps me together. I'll lay upon your bed and hold you forever. You are the golden thread that keeps me together. I'll lay upon your bed and love you. You are the golden thread that keeps me together. I'll lay upon your bed and hold you forever. You are the golden thread that keeps me together. I'll lay upon your bed and hold you forever. That was Golden Thread. That's off of my upcoming record. I'm in the middle of mixing it right now. So the mixing part is sort of like the more painful part of the recording process. Recording's a lot of fun, tracking instruments. Then mixing is the notes section, what to tweak. And that's where I'm at right now in my recording process. But that record will be out in the summer, hopefully. Anyway, so this is another song off the record. It's called Untethered. I hope you enjoy it. It's about daydreaming. I wrote it in the middle of the pandemic, and it's taken on different meaning. I think it's daydreaming for, literally a breath, when we can really slow down and enjoy it and not have to be impatient and running to a million different places. So one day when our parents are gone, our kids have moved on, our hair has turned white. One day when our somedays been met and our I haven't yet saw nearly inside. One day when it's just you and I in the quiet surrender, mornings that flow into night, we'll be alright. We can slow down for real. We can breathe out and feel what it's like to have lived a life together, to be older and untethered. We'll be alright. One day when our worries are few, I will love you like the day we first met. One day in a house by the creek, we'll spend our weeks in little regret. One day when it's just you and I in the quiet surrender of evenings in front of the fire, we'll be inspired. We can slow down for real. We can breathe out and feel what it's like to have lived a life together, to be older and untethered. Yeah, our problems will seem so small. Our lives will feel taller than mountains outside our cabin. I hope it happens. Slow it down. Breathe out and feel what it's like to have lived a life together, to be older and untethered. We can slow down for real. We can breathe out and feel what it's like to have lived a life together, to be older and untethered. We'll be alright. So that's a tune called Untethered. Now, I was debating whether I should play this song. It's in Spanish. My family's Colombian. And this song is called La Luna. I think I am going to play it because why not? And even if you don't speak Spanish, I think that music is its own special language. And in thinking about the people in Ukraine that are just suffering so much right now, and so many have suffered during this time, this song is truly about being your own light in the darkness and how we can be lights in even the darkest of nights, just the way the moon is, and how a sunrise can be that. So I want you to imagine the tableau. So this is called La Luna. So if you don't speak Spanish, I'm just going to give you a little background. You're asleep. Well, not really. You're struggling to sleep.
And then the moon wakes you up and takes you on this journey into realizing that you truly are your own sun. So, here we go. Here we go.
La luna salió y no me dejó dormir. Ella quiso decir, yo también te alumbro. Yo la admiré y le canté de ti. Se puso a llorar por mí, luego aconsejó, siempre es él el sol, siempre es él el sol. Ten fe. La luna contó de astros cerca de aquí, donde pudiera vivir, y yo le grité no. Dudó porque jamás fingí un mundo lejos de ti y libre de amor. Bueno, siempre es él el sol, siempre es él el sol. Ten fe. Me vistió de estrellas, me enseñó a iluminar. Recordé que cosas bellas solo resaltan en la oscuridad. Me cobijó en las nubes, me arrulló sobre el mar. Soñé con cosas bellas resaltando de la oscuridad. Y después salió el sol, después salió el sol, después salió el sol y brillé.
Gracias a todos. I kissed you all, I hugged you all, no matter what you're going through right now. You have so much to look forward to this evening with so many amazing artists holding you in my heart right now. Have a great one. Bye.
Yo, y'all make some noise. Make some noise for Allison where you are in your living rooms or wherever you're watching, on the phone, on your train. Oh my gosh, so beautiful, so beautiful. Just like the sound of the guitar and Allison's voice, just like helps me stay calm. How's everybody doing out there? I see some folks out there. I see you in the chat. I'll try to get to you, but I'm sending love right now. Next up, I'm super excited. This next performer is someone who is just like another incredible multi-hyphenate singer, dancer, actor, poet, musician, like just someone who is just excellent at everything they do. I'm just like, I try to surround myself with people who are more talented than me, or just like more emotionally intelligent. It's something that is important to me for my own growth. So I just feel like honored and privileged that I get to be in the space with the folks that are performing today, particularly because I'm always like learning and growing and watching and like soaking up their artistry. Denzel Washington has this thing about saying about like, if you hang out in a barbershop long enough, you'll get a haircut. Yeah, I'm just like trying to rub elbows with greatness and good humans and trying to amplify. Sweet. I see some people say the feed is freezing a little bit. Let me know. Thanks. Not freezing there? Cool. It might be, the internet is a very funny thing because it's like, I'm making sure that I plugged in directly to the hub, but depending on where you are and how strong your signal is will affect what you're seeing. But just know that it's broadcasting on YouTube, which will exist longer than Twitch and the other spaces. But feel free to go back and see what you missed if it just froze on your end. But keep letting me know. Thanks for the heads up. I appreciate the check-in because I'm definitely new to broadcasting stuff on the internet. It's just something that I did out of necessity out of the need to want to stay connected with people during this time. And there's a lot going on in the world that, as Allison mentioned earlier, like just everything that's going on in Ukraine. My heart is going out to the families and people that are there that are literally like scrambling for their lives at the moment. And I can't emphasize enough how important it is for us to like really care for each other and look out for each other and be there for each other in our environment and beyond, and just like a lot of people are going through so much at this moment, and just a caring word, a kind word, and just like reaching out to people, seeing what they need in your immediate community and in the immediate communities and beyond is something that like I've been trying to exercise like a muscle. So, I need that reminder personally, and my heart goes out to the Ukrainian people. It's just, I can't imagine. Like, it's just devastating to be in a situation where, you're just trying to live your life day to day, and people are, I don't know. I just don't have the words for it, but I just want to offer my support. There are a bunch of ways to support. I don't have any links or anything like that right now, but when I get some of that information, I'll start sharing it on my page personally. But right now, I'm just like sending positive energy. I want peace. I want healing. I want love, and we have to amplify and reverberate that message, and literally look out for each other when we hear other people reach out for help. So. And we will continue to do that. So I'm going to take a breath. You can take a breath with me. Inhale. Exhale. Feels good to breathe. Take a moment to breathe and get present and stay centered. Next up, like I was saying, I know I got sidetracked in my long intros, but this next artist is just a phenomenal artist who's performed a bunch of times at Symphonics Live. Phenomenal actor, singer, poet, does all the things. I'm going to throw up a screen real quick. There'll be 45 seconds of silence, and then the next voice you will see and hear is none other than Nia Calloway. So take a moment and give Nia your attention plus your energy. One.
My loves, hey Sean, there's an echo. Should I? There's an echo. Should I? How do I? It'll be fine. So I just want to say thank you, Sean, for holding this space and for theming this Heal Better Soon, because I feel like the energy in the world it's very easy to find ourselves in a downward spiral of anxiety and depression and
Hold on, I just want to see where the echo is coming from. It sounds like it might be your audio on something too. You're sharing your computer audio as well. Let's see. Hi y'all, welcome to the internet. Forget yeah.
No, for real. I was like, I'm gonna just have to deal with this the whole time.
Right. We're gonna take a second to see if we can address the echo.
Okay.
And we'll be right back. Breathe. 3, 2, 1, and we're back.
Hey friends, thank you for waiting. Technology is so cool. It works a lot of the time and sometimes it doesn't. But I would just like to say that I'm really thankful that we are focusing on healing for the Symphonics because it's very easy for the human brain and the human heart to feel like it's going in a downward spiral of anxiety or depression or sadness even. And I have personally felt kind of all over the place emotionally, and I think it's so important for us to prioritize our healing and our self-care and checking in on each other as well, because it's far too easy to assume that people are just doing okay if they're not vocal about how they feel. And it's so important to have compassion for the pain that's happening in the world. So with that being said, today I'm going to share a lot of poetry. I'm also going to share some music. Music has been a huge tool of self-care for me during the pandemic, during the last few years, and a lot emotionally for me is released through song. So here we go. This is entitled Opening. You volcano, I tornado, I know not where I'm from, go to flow in the black hole. I shall fly far, deep, 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 and solo journey behold. Fine-tuned cosmic glow, finesse singing to gallbladder, eon lightning rods until we dull into nebulous clouds of a good past lifetime. Thank you. And now I'm going to read some poetry. A lot of my poetry is inspired by nature and relating ourselves back to nature. So this is called My Body is an Earthquake. My body is an earthquake, molded into a landscape, lateral, lumpy, curvy, treacherous land, uncharted territory. She is wild. She has deep and dark feminine wiles. My body is an earthquake, bound to the 3D world. Gravity is her oppressor and her nourisher and her teacher. Gravity is a tyrant. Gravity is a guardian. Gravity is the only handheld that will not let go. Gravity is the signed contract so that we may make contact with reality. Control is an illusion. Chaos is an antidote. Chaos, a love child of my deepest desires and the fifth realm. Gravity has me buried neck deep in the accumulation of heavy remembrances, and chaos comes in to break the shell, to tear la tierra in half, break her into bits and pieces and pesos, later to be inflated into someone else's bank account. I'm tired of counting my body into numbers. My body is an earthquake, poetry flowing from her feet, flowing from her teats, flowing from her teeth. She opens her mouth and a mirror is tucked deep in its rigid roof. Onlookers can only see what they avoid most, themselves in voyeuristic curiosity. She is pouring rain with mementos of yesterday's pain and tomorrow's new vanity train. Notes falling from her pussy, the kind that spell twinkle, twinkle, little star, dripping fiery white dots from her womb, eliminating land urchins from her sacred tomb. Fiery eyes cast spells on those who think their time is over and done with on this fleshy finca. She has you in a chokehold if only you stopped screaming and shouting long enough to listen. Just listen. She just wants you to listen. Just listen. She just wants you to listen. Just listen. She just wants you to listen. Just listen. She just wants you, yes, you to listen. 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 She breaks free from the clay, the mold, the old, the cold, the fear, the grave of self-control. She breaks free and breaks off into a million pieces. She's lost it, her whole self. You call it crazy, I call it busy. She knows the alchemy in consuming her old self whole so that she may fill the void as she was meant to, with loudness, with pride, with fire, with night skies are the only thing that lasts forever in this realm, and even it must take a nap sometimes. My body is an earthquake, and I am the earth, for goddamn God's sake. Thank you. That was My Body is an Earthquake. And I have a couple more things I'd love to share with you all. So this poem is called Black Girl Madness. It's called actually hashtag Black Girl Madness because it's a play on the hashtag Black Girl Magic, which is a beautiful life-affirming hashtag for Black women. However, in the realm of mental health and anxiety and like staying up in the middle of the night, just having an existential crisis, this is what came to mind. This is what has come to me, at least over the last couple years. And I think we should allow more space for the complex state of being that many Black women inhabit. And so this is called Black Girl Madness, A Midnight Voyage to Peace. Infancy. I'm gonna damn near fall apart trying to get myself back together. Old wounds, fresh scabs taste best in the bird's eye view of a hurricane. I shall take a leap of faith out from behind the bars of infancy, regress no more, follow the yellow piss road masked in eucalyptus oil, breathe me to a higher love once more. Observation. I've painted grooves in my skin and white lies I've told myself about who I need to sleep with in order to feel whole and complete when the sun rises. For when the sun rises, she will show me just how deep the cracks in my facade are, just how tarnished the corners of my smile, how enduring the last lap of a relay race towards perfection is destruction. Childhood. Get a grip of airtight packages awaiting elation from a nation on perpetual vacation. They watch my smile melt away from my baby crows down to my baby chin rolls, or down to my tired toes, my portals to the netherworld. UPS has my footprint zip code saved under impatient, important, research and hypothesis. Bronze fits on my Black girl magic too well. Gold is a promised land of no more mistakes, non-judgment, eradication of shame. I feel into who I am today and find that I've made too much room for lost, wayward travelers to lay their heads in the night. Meanwhile, I lay wide awake, for the nighttime has become my high-rise office where I get my best rumination done. My mouth lay awake, agape, and drying out like an idle cut of meat. Time, painting grooves in the walls of the cave from which I wish to shout but merely speak absolutions. Adolescence. Eyes closed, eager to manifest my lucid dream life, hands up, grasping for air. They just want to feel that the dust has settled, that the breadcrumbs no longer form a treasure map in reverse, but a congealing of powers that be, finding their way into my emotional belly. They let freedom ring in a dungeon, crying out, listen, you're going the rightish wrong and the wrongish right way. Experiment. Silence. My new best friend cherishes the nighttime sin as well. We gaze at the night sky and pray a star or two will fall into my mouth so that I may chew on it, devour it, and it will explode inside me, birthing a nebulous period of time in my life where I'm not a girl and seriously not yet a woman, but I am trying adulthood. Peace is found within. But pieces of me are found without in the mortal realm where everything ends except for our hunger for more. May this hunger growl loud enough to break free from the ball and chain of patterns of paternal patronage, pouring piss all over a Jupiterian jamboree. Analysis. Nebularly I rise the next morning, mouth still agape from the Star Trek the night before. Dryness I taste, the kind of dryness only curable by way of tears. So we wake and shake the night from my rigid skin. Elderhood, please. Test your limits and respond to your abilities. They've missed how you used to walk the line, beaming with uncertainty. Glide into the next forest, knowing you will one day nourish the bark that eventually takes its bough, giving a thicker sweater and warmer shelter to our sacred earth. She is ready for our opportune alignment, for we are nestled in the cradle of the stars, cozied in the craters of mistakes past. We make peace with the missing pieces of us like breadcrumbs we have yet to congeal. We boil and broil and bake in the ether, waiting, heating, congealing, receiving, crafting, creating, coveting the well-deserved prize and honor of being here now. Results. We cry, soaking into the healing salt elixir my gods and I have concocted in the spirit kitchen. Sweet nebula, here we are, rebirthed into newness, rid of shame, rid of losses or wins, full of emptiness, not waiting to be filled, but waiting to live. Thank you. That was Black Girl Madness, A Midnight Voyage to Peace. How are we doing on time?
I think we got time for one more.
Okay. Sweet. I got one more. This is a really dear poem to me. It's one of the first poems I performed ever, and it always serves as a guiding light. It's called "Do Not Put Me in a Vase." Do not put me in a vase, for I am the entire garden. Do not put me in a vase, for the water in there is too shallow for swimming, yet thick enough to drown in. Do not put me in a vase, for I am the entire garden, unable to shrink myself for the sake of beauty any longer, for the sake of propriety any longer, for the sake of the disproportionate amount of yang in this world any longer. I am the entire garden. The whole earth, always in flux, always in flow, not only on and up, but far and wide, I will grow. Do not put me in a vase that lacks the nutrients, wisdom, and love I need to sustain a powerful mind. Do not put me in a vase that lacks the depth I need to grow. Keep your white grand patriarch colonial dick out of my sweet garden, because my stems are too strong to fold and snap underneath the rusty blades of your insecurity and fear. Your definition of beauty slices our budding stems in half. So do not throw us into a cold, cracked vase and tell us to call it home. We could never find home in a house so hollow, where the walls wouldn't even withstand the forces of wind and gravity. There, we would stand in our respective vases, separated, disconnected, no longer anchored by the roots that hold on to each other during the cold, dark nights, separate from one another, forced to gaze upon each other's outer forms, forced to examine the other, to study the individual cracks in our glass. But did you know that it's hard to judge someone else's appearance when you're standing right beside them? Just like it's hard to cross your arms when your hands are being held by your sisters. And it's easier to think about your own cracks once you're aware that they exist, just like it's easier to judge someone else when you've been practicing on yourself. It's easy to feel empty when you've been alienated from one another, easy to feel no longer linked together, but stacked on top of one another, collated, arranged, categorized, sorted, classed, fit into. When the white grand patriarch colonial assholes find a way to remove you from your true home, a body of love, and move you into a cold, hollow vase, will your emptiness cry in painful echoes? Or will you have a bed of soft, cozy soil to keep you warm at night? A soil that fills you, gives to you, supports you, and takes up space. We used to be gardens, and now we're vases, separated by the violence of dead air, separated by the glares, judgments, stares, separated. We stand so weak that a faint whisper could topple us over, and my dear, there is no bending in a glass vase, only breaking. And there we will lay shattered compartmentalizations of the body, mind, and spirit. For once, we'll be able to see what lies underneath this shell, a beige sullenness scarred with red ink that screams for freedom, for acceptance, for a love we were never taught to grow ourselves. And you will soon find that your pain, beauty, desire, love, imperfection, screams, laughs, cries can no longer and could never fit in a glass vase. So when you do fall to the ground, be sure to shatter. Break, scream, cry, fail. Don't pretend to fit your pain, turmoil, rage, fear, or needs into a feeble "I'm okay." Shatter so that you can find the pieces of yourself that went missing. Shatter so that you can put yourself back together again on your own terms, my dear. Shatter so that the vase next to you allows themselves to shatter too. Break, open, breathe for the very first time. Crawl, hop, run, skip, dive your way back to your garden so that you may lay the old vessel to rest and let the love of the soil consume you as you find peace in letting go. The flame of your spirit will emerge from the earth and you will go back to the beginning, and you, my love, will start anew. Thank you. That was Do Not Put Me in a Vase. And thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you, Symphonics. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, everyone performing tonight. I love you all, and it's such an honor to be here.
Dev.
Hi, Dev.
Hey.
And we are back.
Yeah, we're on.
We are on. I just want to make sure everybody can hear. If y'all could drop a comment.
This song I wrote this past year. Like everyone, this has been a difficult time. I think everyone who's spoken on this has said it better so far, but I am constantly forgetting how much power I have as an individual to show up locally for the people in my life, in my community. And it's painful to be so powerless, so far away from people who are experiencing unimaginable hardship and pain. And we channel that into showing up for the people we can show up for the people here. And also by calling our representatives. I keep forgetting that that's a thing that I can do that like matters a little bit, but if you have a moment next week, call your representatives. Tell them, you know, whatever you want to tell them. But you can do that. But that is a tool that we have in this unprecedented time. This song is called The Water Rises. Love, spare me some light. Gets so dark sometimes in my mind. I'm so nervous. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. Love, spare me some light. Gets so dark sometimes in my mind. I hold me close tonight. The future's haunting our lives. I wanna know in my soul I did right. And the water rises and rises and rises, so dark in my mind. Ooh, well, there's a return to performing. Thank you, Sean, for bringing me here. It's been a long time, gotta say. And what better way to return to the muscle than with these extraordinary, exceptional artists? It is a gift to hear everyone on this call. So thank you for bringing me here. It is an honor. This next song is called The Swallows. Y'all can hear that?
Yes, we can.
You don't have to tell me, I already know. I saw it in a dream. I happened upon a haunting fear. That's what the world gave me. My heart's not giving up for the moment. I'm still here. I can't get enough. Life takes energy. Takes energy. But the swallows swoop down, the earth turns, and I am to be held by the ground. On top of the mountain, I'm calling out, and hunger the fibers around. You don't have to warn me, I'm already gone. I don't know where to be. A war of my own, longing, spending the night in mourning. My lungs aren't giving out for the moment. I still breathe, and I can't take enough. Life shares energy. It shares energy. And the swallows swoop down, the earth turns, and I am to be held by the ground. On top of the mountain, I'm calling you now, and hunger the fibers around. Hunger the fibers around. Hunger the fibers around. All that you live for, all it was worth in the path of the condor, the revolutions, the coin, the cowards, who runs first, and the promises burning down with the earth. Thank you. And, wow, what a year. What a year. Reaching for things as they disappear, but we hold on to each other. And what we can control. This next song, I wrote a long time ago, but I haven't played it very many times, so I thought, why not? Here, can y'all hear this?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, okay. This is called Burn Fast. Sorry, y'all, for the technical difficulty on my end, but that was wonderful to be sharing space with you all. Thank you, Sean, for bringing me here. And I love you guys.
Yo, we love you too. Thank you so, so much. Y'all make some more noise for Aya Aziz, please. Drop some hearts in the comments or just clap your hands up. So, so, so grateful. So, so, so grateful. Thank you for sharing your artistry, your presence, your gifts. Yeah, that was, yeah. How y'all doing? That was unreal. Yeah, I'm looking at the comments. Let me know how y'all feeling. Let's see. We got some comments up here. Thank you. That was awesome. Yeah, people are showing love. Like looking at these different screens. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, unreal. Yeah, I know it was unreal, but it was real too. So much love. So much love. So much love. Yeah, I see y'all. I see y'all. They're throwing hearts up in there. Hearts. Sending the hearts to you. I'm passing them by proxy. How y'all doing? You good? Yes. Yes. We're going to cut over next to Funkadelic Studios, to our final two performers for the evening, who are incredible, incredible artists, incredibly, amazingly hearted people. We have Dove, who is like been one of the staples of Symphonics. He embodies the principles, I often say, of Symphonics, which is generosity, love, creativity, integrity. It's just an honor to be around him as a person, as a human, as an artist, phenomenal singer. And then gracing the Symphonics live virtual stage for the first time, and Symphonics in general, is Melissa Modifer, who is a wonderful singer-songwriter that I got introduced through Right Light, which is the songwriting group I was talking about earlier that Allison Strong runs. And we met for the first time in person. I saw her perform in person and like been blown away week after week watching her create in the space of the Zoom. So without further ado, I'm gonna do my thing, toss up the screens for a second. We're gonna cut over to Funkadelic Studios, which is in the heart of Times Square. Definitely check them out. Like if you're a musician or artist and you wanna get space to practice your craft, take lessons. If you need support as a musician, just like for your shows and stuff, or you wanna find out what's going on in the music community, hit up Funkadelic Studios. They are incredible. If you just go to their website, funkadelicstudios.com. Thank you, Funkadelic, for making it possible for Symphonics to use you as a satellite location. And I'm going to take a moment. I'll be right back, and then you'll give your attention to and energy to Dove and Melissa Modifer. So be right there, be right there, be right back. And cutting over to Dove. Got you, Dove.
Yeah. What's going on? I think that's my camera, right?
That's right.
Well, people on the interwebs, I'm here at Funkadelic Studios. Love this place, my music home from home.
And can you mute your phone real quick, Dove, for me? Yeah. Thank you.
Believe it or not, we talked about that before I started. Yeah, glad to be here. Big up Don Orlando and the rest of the Funkadelic team. Sean, I love you. It was a rocky road to get here today, but we're here. I'm gonna do two quick joints. First one is a cappella. Shout out to Allison and the rest of my Right Life family. This is the first song I wrote with Right Life. The word prompt was feet of all the words it could have been. So let's see how it goes. There just didn't seem to be footsteps to follow in to take us where we ought to be and not go through the path we've been. I know that path is long and I don't always feel strong. So when it seems that these feet cannot bear the weight, I sing a song and I keep on keeping on. Oh, I keep on keeping on. Ooh, keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Sometimes to find the road to take, a new road we must make, so we don't make the same mistakes. Yeah, and there'll be bumps along the way. Oh yeah. So when I don't feel strong and everything seems to go wrong, I take a breath, look deep, breathe it all away. I sing a song and I keep on keeping on. Oh, I keep on keeping on. Ooh, keep on keeping on, yeah. Keep on keeping on, yeah. Ooh, keep on keeping on. Yeah. Keep on keeping on. Ooh, keep on keeping on. Yeah. Keep on keeping on. Quick little thing. I have a song called Love is the Currency that I've been working on for a long time. It's went through many different versions, and both of these songs, the first one and the one I'm about to do, are both works in progress. So be gentle. But this is what I have for this one so far. Technical difficulties.
Shout out to the technical difficulties. And we're back.
Cool, thank you. Big up Funkadelic for holding the fort down. I appreciate y'all. Sometimes I come in the space I'm seeing, but never made believing. I'm the one that's being the best rapper in the building. Lord knows I was singing my ninja skill, of course, when the doesn't force this voice, weapon the choice for me, it's more than sport. I speak and sing from heart, music my martial art. I'm a mixed martial artist, many pieces make a man. Wear those pieces proudly, so as a man to stand. The biggest and most important part of it is that I'm a day. Open around my son, provide direction and do it gladly. Some people do it badly, I believe I do it well. Love has no limits, I make sure that love is found. One thing that hurt for certain, like no other, to discover it could never work between me and my son's mother. That's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, apparently. As long as we can understand that first what parents see, then we can raise something positive properly and feed this family with love. Love as the currency, love. Love as the currency, love. Love as the currency. I love my lady, we were raised, she don't drive me crazy. I'm her baby, but ain't been a baby since the 80s. We on our own for best friends, no joke. Talk about our stuff, always trust, never shady. Perfect partner, perfect parent, perfect mama. Makes a home a home, and she lean on me, I lean on her. Grateful that I met her, she makes me a better father. LES girl turned into a Bronx bomber. Gotta go to son, her first, my first, second. And my oldest is the best big brother for the record. I live completely off the love that we are all sharing. Solar system bright, two suns binary. Solar system bright, two suns binary. Solar system bright. Love, love as the currency, love. 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 With love as the currency, love. Love as the currency, love. Love as the currency, love. With love as the currency, love. Love as the currency. Love as the currency, love. Love as the currency, love. Love as the currency, love. Love as the currency, love as the currency, love as the currency, love. Love as the currency, love. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Love as the currency, love as the currency, love as the currency, love. Yeah, 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 yeah. Love, 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 love. Ooh, love as the currency, love. Yeah. Sean, brother, thank you for having me as always. Funkadelic, I love y'all. Interwebs, I hope y'all are good. The rest of the show is gonna be dope because Melissa's after me and she's fucking fantastic. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much.
Yo, Dove, thank you so much, man. Sending so much love. We'll take a second. Make some noise for Dove. Thank y'all. Thank you, Ken. Thank you for pulling up, y'all. We'll take a second.
Just change your mind again. Do shot, work, stop and show. Change direction.
Check.
Notice.
Dove is going to be joining me on this next one. I don't know which camera to look at. You're welcome. Literally, we just met for the first time today. We're part of the Red Light crew. So stoked and honored to be here, and for this guy to be joining me on this next one. First song I wrote is called Shadow. Here we go. Little girl with wings who was meant to fly, not born afraid, but singing by and by. She's got dark wings like a sparrow, and her soul is black as night. Step into her shadow, hiding by her side, who lives and breathes, made there by the light. Whether she's flying or crying or trying to pretend that she's alright, she's got her shadow by her side. Singing sweet thing, I'm a part of everything that you've become. I have been there through the hard times, fighting battles we have won. The brighter you shine, the more you're trying to deny me, and the darker I become. Embrace your shadow, we are one. Yeah. See me next to you, I'm dancing on the wall. I move like you do, free flowing your fall. I'm inside you, playing sweet, sweet, sweet dreams as rage begins to call. You're trying to push me down, but I can't be erased. No, look me in the eye and give my truth a face. I'm the flame and the fire and the desires you try to ignore. I am your shadow, begging more, more. Singing sweet thing, I'm a part of everything that you become. I have been there through the hard times, fighting battles we have won. The brighter you shine, the more you're trying to deny me, and the darker I become. Embrace your shadow, we are one. Singing sweet thing, I'm a part of everything that you've become. I have been there through the hard times, fighting battles we have won. The brighter you shine, the more you're trying to deny me, and the darker I become. Embrace your shadow, I am your shadow. Embrace your shadow, we are one. Yo, this guy, give it up for Dove, please, again, in your, behind your light box and screens and stuff, just clap your hands, please. Thanks, you guys. Oh my God, thank you, Dove. Freaking rock my socks today. Cool. This next one, I'm gonna write, I'm gonna sing. It's sort of in that similar type of vibe of working with the shadow self, the inner critic, right? It is called The Work. It is something that has helped me heal from something in my past as well. Here we go. There's a fire in the leaves. There's smoke in the air. My lungs are burning, babe, from your toxic flare. You tell me I'm wrong in my emotion, then you go and numb what you're hiding from. Don't project your shit on me. I don't need your sympathy or your sinful apathy. The way that you choose to move makes me lose trust in you. I don't owe you shit, you see. My roots, they run deeper than you. I got nothing to prove. There's no way that you could see the work I do. Are you tired from the storm in your fur coat? Should I bleed a little more so Do you disagree? Do you just blame me? Don't project your shit on me. I don't need your sympathy or your sinful apathy. The way that you choose to move makes me lose trust in you. I don't owe you shit, you see. My roots, they run deeper than you. I got nothing to prove. There's no way that you could see the work I do. Your wounds got nothing on your trauma. The road to healing carves your karma. Your indifference, your willing ignorance earns you a hindrance on your deliverance until you choose to shine the light inside. I've got to draw a line. Don't project your shit on me. I don't need your sympathy or your sinful apathy. The way that you choose to move makes me lose trust in you. I don't owe you shit, you see. My roots, they run deeper than you. I got nothing to prove. There's no way that you could see the work I do. Oh! All right, those first two, if you want to hear them again, they are both on my, thank you, Jeb. They're both on my latest little quarantine homemade, beautifully homemade album that is on all the streaming platforms. It's called Beautifully Homemade. Here we go. This next one is a total change of vibe. It's a little love song, so from my heart to yours. This is called Softly to Shore. Send words to you, captured in letters and carried on breezes, the intricacies of my heart sent in pieces. Now I don't know when it quite started, but I am enthralled by you. Each beat of my heart is like singing a song that was here all along. A melody suddenly sounding like home as it sings. La 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 la. Keep taking our time. Take yours, I'll take mine. We'll meet down the line. Slow, it's so alright. La 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 la. I ain't been here before. I'm trying to let these waves crashing inside carry me softly to shore, softly to shore. La 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 la. If I said I wasn't scared, then I would be lying to you. Terrified telling you how much I care. It's true, wearing my heart on my sleeve as I sing to you. Someone so wise, they once told me, if we don't face fear head on, we'll never know love. So I'll take their advice before I can think twice. Listening close to the song that's inside as it rocks. La 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 la. Taking our time. Take yours, I'll take mine. We'll meet down the line. Slow is so alright. La 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 la. I ain't been here before. I'm trying to let these waves crashing inside carry me softly ashore. And if this is meant to be, if there's something bigger than you and me, then I will surrender and let it be. yours, I'll take mine. We'll meet down the line. Slow, it's so alright. La 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 la. I ain't been here before. I'm trying to let these waves crashing inside carry me softly to shore, softly to shore. La la la. Oh, my heart, my heart, my heart. Thank you for letting me play that one. Okay, one more. This one is so near and dear to my heart. I wrote it kind of towards the beginning of the pandemic when I left New York City and moved back home to California, temporarily, I thought. And I was doing a lot of thinking about what my dreams were, what I wanted them to be, and trying to give myself grace and find my faith in myself and in those dreams, even though they were changing once again. So if you feel me on this one, here is Change Direction. Just me and my earth these days, from soaking in the sun to shelter in the shade. How does a flower bloom that way? And if I take my time, will I bloom the same way? No, no. Been thinking about my dreams these days, from childhood melodies to telling stories on the stage. Does every star know how they shine? And as they shoot through the sky, do they choose how far to fly? What if my dreams are written in stars? What if my melody is my broken heart? What if my songs are rejected offer? This is my story and I'm the author. I believe in my dreams. Wherever they may lead, I won't fall, quit, or run. When it's time to change direction, whoa, this journey is not done. Oh, feeling. I won't forward or run when it's time to change direction. Whoa, this journey's not done. Whoa, it's only just begun. Whoa, this journey's not done. Thank all y'all. Thank you. Thank you, Sean. I'm overwhelmed with gratitude. I'm gonna pass it on. Thank you.
Wow. Please, 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 y'all put your hands together, make some noise for Melissa Modiford. Wow. Man, my spirit needed that. I don't know about yours, but that just was just, that was just absolutely incredible. Yeah, y'all, thank you so much for being present. Thank you for taking time out on your Sunday to be with us at Symphonics Live. I want to thank Dawn Orlando and Funkadelic Studios for allowing us to use their location as a satellite location for both Dove and Melissa. I want to say thank you to everybody that's tuning in on all the different channels. I see y'all on Twitch and Facebook and Twitter, YouTube, all of that. Yeah, thank y'all. Thank y'all for being present. We're looking to continue to make things. I'm planning on continuing streaming even as the world opens up. So thank y'all for your patience through technical difficulties, through navigating the internet. I'm learning, growing, trying to improve, trying to get better. But yo, thank you. It's nothing else to say, but thank y'all so much. I'm gonna bring the artist up on screen. We're gonna get the little Hollywood Squares style for folks that are still on the stream. And while that's going on, yeah, we'll be back probably the end of the month, last Sunday of the month. We'll figure out what time, whether it's 4 or 6 or whatever, but definitely the last Sunday. I'm looking to continue to bring great artists into the space and yeah, and to continue to give energy, to uplift and create. If you're still here, I'm just sending you love, yo. This is all built on love, and I hope that you are safe and healthy and continue to stay safe and healthy. Please keep those people in mind who are struggling, who are going through literal war, whether it's actual war or the war inside or things that are happening in their lives. It's hard to see what's going on the inside. You know, we see each other externally, we see each other through screens. But please take a moment to check in with people that are in your circle. If we all do that, then yeah, we have a chance to keep improving things. So thank you. I needed to hear this too. This is why I did it. So thank you. Thank you to the artists. I'm gonna bring them on the screen so y'all could show them some love. Let me get my Hollywood Squares together. How we doing? I'm gonna look like infinity and beyond. So I'm just gonna throw up my face and cut over to everybody. If I can get a second to do that. Boom, boom, boom. Let me do that. Now we got the crazy zooms. We got the zooms, the zooms. Oh, I took y'all away. Hold on, let me bring you back. Come back. Hey everybody, we see you on the camera. If you can, I see we got Adrian there. We got the tech people. We got Aya. I see Allison, Nia, and we got Dawn, Orlando's Zoom. We see y'all. Yeah, we see you. But we're just sending you positive energy, lots of love, peace and blessings, everybody. Continue to take care of each other. So good, everyone. So good to see y'all. I see y'all. Thank y'all. I see y'all in the comments. Thank you so much for being present. Sending you love, peace and blessings, everybody, and have a great evening.